Hello, and welcome to Jerramungup for round 4 of the OFA 2025 here. We've got Jerramungup hosting Gnowangerup today, Ongerup Footy Club, so welcome to all the listeners and everyone around Australia again tuning in, so welcome. I haven't got a co-commentator today, I've got John with me filming, so he might have to do a few little special comments for me, but we'll just run through a few scores from earlier in the day, John, if that's okay. The netball scores, the B grade netball Gnowangerup were 42 goals, defeated Jerramungup 27. It's a good win by the Gnowangerup girls. The A grade netball full time's just been, it was 60 to 32 in favour of Jerramungup, and our junior football was just finished a couple of minutes ago before the league boys run out, and Gnowangerup were 89 to Jerramungup 14, so it's a good win by the junior crew from Gnowangerup. Beautiful day here at Jerry, a little bit of breeze coming from the south. The oval's in extraordinary condition, and looking forward to a very good game today from both teams who have yet to, no one's lost yet. Gnowangerup have played Newdigate and Boxwood, whereas Jerry have played Newdy and Lake Grace. So Jerry coming off the bye last week. Yeah, looking forward to a good game. There's some pretty good footballers running out today. Looking forward to watching the few matchups with Tim House and Lewis Davis, of course, the 2024 Ganser medalist. Looking forward to see how those two boys go about today, and down the other end in the black and gold. Looking forward to, yeah, a few new additions back into the side today for Jerry. A couple of boys from South Australia making their debut for Jerry today in the league. Thomas Smith and young Cameron Florence. So if any of their family watching, welcome guys. And yeah, we've had a few changes in the ranks of Jerry, so we're looking forward to seeing what can happen today. We've got umpire Earl and John Mule today officiating. It's a very couple of experienced umpires. So we're just about to get underway here.
Yeah, they've just tossed and Jerry are kicking to the left of the screen.
Thanks, John, I missed that. So with Jerry kicking to the eastern end of the oval, a little bit of breeze coming up from the south. I don't think there's any real favouritism with the wind today, so hopefully a bit of the footy's played over here on the commentary side. Yeah, looking forward to a good game. I can see the hockey. The ladies' hockey's just started. We've 0 all over there. And I'd just like to run through a few sponsors, John, if that's okay before we start, man.
Go for your life.
Today is our AFCRI day for the Jerramungup Footy Club, so AFCRI are our match day sponsors, so thanks to Matty Chambers and the Gnowangerup crew, AFCRI, our local AFCRI, which are very good supporters of the whole district, really, through footy, netball and hockey, and all the winter sports and summer sports through the bowls and the whole summer, so it's great to have AFCRI on board. And of course they're very good sponsors of Film and Footy and Classic Clashes and the truck we're sitting in today, so thanks very much AFCRI. And they are sponsoring the Mark of the Year.
Elliot, prize of $3,500 to the winner.
Yeah, how's that? That's awesome, isn't it?
Nearly the biggest in community sport
Yeah,
around
no,
Australia.
great prize from AFCRI, so thanks very much AFCRI. Yep, we all love the green stuff. We've had the green injection, so we're about to get underway here at Jerry. Good crowd in attendance. Siren goes to start the first quarter. John Mueller throw it up. Marley Phillips and Brendan Leal go up against each other probably most of the day. Down it comes Connor Hawkins playing against his first new club Jerry playing against his old club, his first run, so he'll be a bit nervous on it, I reckon, but it'll be good to see him get out there. Up they go again, bit of a stalemate, just about back in the middle. Lewis Davis in the middle, he'll play there. Good handball out to Rowan Hodgkins. Good tackle from Sean Wiseman. Gnowangerup going to push it forward through Davis. Beautiful kick of the footy, love his work. Up it goes, up into Murray Hayward direction. Good spoil from Alva. Down it comes to Gnowangerup player is that young Cody Harris, I think it is. Yeah, he didn't play last year. So Cody Harris, beautiful little snap around on the right foot and gets Gnowangerup on the board early with the major. So pretty quick out of the centre there through Davis. Had a couple of touches and I'm expecting to call his name a few times today, John. So the star starts in the middle. I see Tim House starting down at centre half back. Brandon Wise is playing deep on Riley Holden down there. So very, very good, strong backline Gnowangerup. I'm looking forward to a few good contests down here today. Up they go again. Phillips wins it down quite concisely. Down through his stop. In they come. Good tackle from Jerry. Umpire Earl says, I'll have it again, guys. A little bit of a stalemate. Brendan Lee and Marley Phillips will go at it most of the day. Up they go. Good tap down from Phillips. Hawkins is in there trying to shovel it out. He's been tackled not high, but Earl says, I will have it again, boys. So we've 3 bounces in the first minute here. Need to open it up a bit. Good tap down from Lee. Down it comes towards Winters. He's overrun it. Down through Phillips. In goes Sean Wise. Pretty hard for Jerramungup. Down it comes from Ongerup. Rowan Hodgson's under the pump here. Not a bad tackle from Darcy Webb. Out it comes to Bluey Caldwell. Off the half-back flank. Good kick up there looking for Connor Small. It's just past him and it's going to go out of bounds just around for the 50-metre line. The western end of the Jerry Oval with Ongerup in attack. So Ongerup winning it out of the middle quite easily. Putting a bit of pressure on the Jerry back line here early. Good throw in, boundary line systems working. Marley Phillips, no one in contest with him. Down it comes Hodgkin, called his name a couple of times, tries a breakthrough. Brendan Lee puts a tackle on for Jerry. In comes Marley Phillips, no eyes to the footy. Down they go again. There's stacks on the mill and there'll be a ball up right here in front of the commentary position. Umpire John Mills says, I'll have it. Thank you, boys. Tim House playing back there on no one, just waiting for the loose ball. Down it comes. In they go. Good body work from both clubs. Sean Molson picks it up. The close attendance from Will goes and there'll be another ball up. Up they go. Brendan Lee trying to just reach over the top. Down it comes Hodgson. Called his name a few times. Down it comes to Cody Harris as well. Big old kick to no one in a bale. Hard work marking that ball. In comes Ben Nistop. First touch for the day. He'll get a few. Puts it out the back towards Thomas Smith, the new bloke for Jerry. In goes Darcy Barrett. Out they come to Cody Harris. Ongerup played this well. Good tackle from Jerramungup then. Umpire Mule says, I'll have it, boys, but wouldn't have been much in it there. Good tackle from Barrett there, number 14. Another bounce down. Up they go again. Brenny Lee just gets shoved off out of the road. No whistle on play. Down comes Aesop. Slams on the left foot, but Caldwell's going to cut it off. True wing position for Ongerup. Nowhere to go. A lot of players forward of the ball here. Spears it out wide, looking for Brandon White. He's going to probably go down the far wing over to, is that young Hemley, I think it is. They've changed jumpers, number 12. A little short kick into the half-forward flank and well marked by Cody Harris. He's having a fair few touches early. Down it goes to Connor Small, probably too far to score. He's a good 55 out. Wants to wheel around. Sees someone he likes into the pocket. Up it comes. Over their head, down it comes towards Smith. He needs to get rid of it. Over the top towards Joe Alvin. Spits it back over the top towards Smith again. Not a bad little kick around the corner to Aaron Winters, the captain of Jerry. He wants to move it on quickly. Over they go. Down to Darcy Barrett. Good shepherd from Winters. Gets knocked off the ball. Through Tim House's legs. Down it goes. Through Dylan Williams for Jerry. Back to Tim House. Very good player. He's spotted Bluey Caldwell back in the middle. He's got 10 metres on his opponent. Right up through the guts of the Jerry Oval. Down to Hodgkin. Dodges, weaves, tries to get around. Spots up Lewis Davis. He's on his own. He will not miss from here. Beautiful kick of the footy normally, and it's... He has put the commentator's curse on him. It's something more than a score. So Umpire Foreman says takes Gnowangerup up to 1-1. Jerry yet to worry the score, but the ball will bring it back in for Jerry. Comes out wide. The commentator's wing looking for Tate Barrett. He's got 2 to beat. Good punch there. Down it comes, down to Marley Phillips. He's got the run of the ball. In they go. Brendan Lee tries to get it forward. Taps it forward to no one into space. Here comes Riley Holden. Good contest, these two boys. Good handball over the back to Riley, to Darcy Webb. Back to Riley. Pushed in the back as he got rid of it. Beautiful left foot kick over to Aaron Farmer. It's going to go over there into the pocket. Here's Jerry's chance to score 2-on-1 here. Push in the back there. Could have been... Oh, he's got one high. Number 10, Jerry. Brendan Lee. Dives back in. Stacks on the mill. Aaron Farmer gets one in. This umpire's letting it go here, Earl, and he says, I'll have it, boys. I thought there could have been a couple of frees in there, Earl, but he's swallowed the whistle early. So it's deep in the pocket for Jerramungup, their first foray forward. Big chance to score here. Farmer's got no one in the ruck. Could have taken it out. Stacks on the middle to Cody Harris, and umpire Earl says, I'll have it again, boys. And, oh, no, that's James Ewer, number 7. Sorry. Up they go, that's better. Good tap down from Wise. Down to Holden. Wax on the non-preferred, and he's just screwed it around a bit tight, and it's going to go through a minus score. So Riley Holden getting a couple of touches while it's been down in the forward line for Jerry, so a bit of confidence from him. So Bluey Caldwell will bring it back in for Ongerup. Played a lot of defence down there. Spears it out to his partner in crime, Tim House. Still in the back pocket. First touch for House. Just a little short kick up to James Dewar again. Knowing up good foot skills getting it out of the back line. Little grubber, but he's found Alex Semley, I think that is, over in the wing in front of Wars. What is it? Good kick up to the wing, up there looking for the Ongerup players. Good punch down from Jerry. Down it comes to Marley Phillips. He's had a bit of the footy early. Overrun by both players there. Back Phillips does his mopping up, and he's little short kick into, is that Braden Webber? First time I've caught his name, and he's coughed it up, and he's been cut off by Jarvis Warswood. Is back in the leg tie for Jerry. He tries to square it up, looking for Tay Barrett. Beautiful kick in front of his player in house. Wheels around the right foot. Nice kick up into the forward line. Benny Slop's got a few metres on his player. Ball running towards the boundary through the cricket pitch side, and it's been shunted over the boundary line with Brandon Wise in close attendance, and it's going to be a throw-in. So 25-30 minutes around from Jerry's goal. Another chance here for Jerry to put a bit of pressure back on the scoreboard. Good high throw-in, up they go. Farmer gets in the middle of the ruck there. Down it comes. He stop, whacks it on his right foot, and he's just a bit narrow, I think, too, John, and it's only a minor score, so takes Jerry to 2 points, I think, to 1-1-7. We've been going 7 or 8 minutes, John. Have you got a clock on you? 7.5 minutes, yeah. So good fiery start to the game. In comes Corbell straight up the middle to Lewis Davis. Why wouldn't you? He's back up the middle again, up to Bud Stewart. I saw him before. He's not real keen on playing A grade, he told me. He's going to get it back here. No, he's not. James Stewart's been called to play on. Good pressure from Jerramungup through Williams. It's going to be a turnover here. Picks it up well. Good. And he's got one in the back. Yeah, fair enough. Dylan Williams, good pressure. He's going to put Jerry forward again. Liked his game last week too in the second half. Good long kick up there looking for his partner in crime, Riley Holden. Good contest from Wise. Going to be a hard man to play on all day. Riley Holden puts it in front of Aaron Farmer, gets one over the shoulder. Close attention down there from the Ongerup backman, and Earl says throw it in, guys. We'll have a throw in 12 metres around from the point post. Up Jerry's end, so they're putting a bit of pressure on up forward. No goals yet on the board for Jerry, so Darcy Webb will throw it in. How do you like the boundary umpiring system, John? You've been around a bit, you've seen a bit of it.
Well, it seems to be working well here today. The first few games at the start of this year have been pretty good, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Now that they understand it.
Yes. Yep, no, I think it's working quite well too. Up they go, a lot of players around the footy, 35 metres out from Jerry's goal. Lewis Davis grabs it, he's under close attention. It's just a bit like the juniors, 30 players around the ball. Need to open it up a bit. John Mule will throw it up. Up they go, Aaron Farmer gets bullied out of the ruck by Wise, gets his second chance. In they go, through, I think that hits it. He's been tackled and there'll be another ball. Up here, 25 metres out from Jerry's goal. Is their chance to get a score on the board. Up they go, down it comes to Hislop, waiting out the back. Round one, whacks on the left foot to no one in particular, but guess who? Bluey Caldwell again. The staunch defender that he is. Looks out the commentary side out to Lewis Davis, and why wouldn't you? No one on him. Wheels around one. Good tackle there from Jerramungup, and I reckon he's just about holding the ball up. He's been played the advantage to Jerry. Have got hold of it. In comes Caldwell. No eyes the ball. Tries to take someone out. In comes Sean Wisewood again. He's got one high. And he's going to be rewarded the free kick. So Gnowangerup trying to bully Jerry a bit with the body here. Jerry need to just stay calm and play the ball. So there's a free kick to Jerry. Sean Wisewood's going to have a deliberate shot. No, it's going to be a ball up. No, yes, no. We've, yep, John Umpire Earl says no. There's a free kick to Sean Wisewood right behind this one. So both clubs working pretty hard here. Coach Hawkins rigging a few changes. Both clubs having a few changes as we talk. In comes Sean Wisewood. Beautiful little kick off the boot. And there's the first goal for Jerry, so well done. Good kick, Sean Wisewood. It takes Jerry to 1-2-8. Leading Ongerup just now, 1-1-7. So great start to the contest here. So good finish off by Sean Wisewood. The heat's on down that forward line for Jerry. A couple of big men down there. Brandon Wise, Blue Caldwell, hard to get around. But very good start from both teams. As the sun comes out, John, might be coming a bit of rain coming from that southwest corner down there, I reckon, too. So might get a shower later on. Umpire Mule throw it up again. I see Fraser House down here running for the Gnowangerup team, so good to see him back on his feet. Down it comes Hislop's got a couple to beat over the top of Baum's head. There's a tackle there without the player didn't have the ball through Alvin, and that's Cody Harris. His first dinkum touch. He'll put it deep into the forward line for Gnowangerup. He's going to put it out in the pocket there looking for Murray Hayward. He's overrun it. In they come. It's gone over the back. Good mark from Joe Alvin. Read it best. Normally doesn't waste it too much. Up there to Nicholas Winters. First time he's called his name today. Still in Gnowangerup's back line. Runs around the man on the mark. Good long kick up the wing. Looking up there for Wade Brown in the hot spot. Over the top it goes. Well done, Gnowangerup. Down it comes to Lewis Dover. Someone's got to pick him up. He's a 50-metre kick every time. Beautiful kick up to Smallwood, who was on his own there. There's 3 Gnowangerup players around that. No Jerry, so a bit slack marking there from the Jerramungup boys. And Connor Smallwood's first shot at goal today. Normally a pretty reliable kick too. So Gnowangerup putting a bit of pressure back on.
He's a beautiful user of the ball, Dave.
Oh, 50 metres every time, John. Yeah. You know, you can see why he won against the medal.
He's had a lot of room today, hasn't he?
Yes, he's
23 every time.
Yes, he's had a lot of space. In comes Smallwood, skips and jumps a bit, deliberate approach, looks all right off the boot, and I think it's going to be a goal. Yes, umpire Foreman says it's a goal, so well done. Good play from Ongerup, good play from Davis. He's the link man through the middle there, carving Jerry up a bit in the middle. So Ongerup moved to 2-1-13, Jerry 1-2-8. I'd have to have Lewis on the on Ongerup's best, so we will watch this centre bounce down. Someone's got to be picking up Lewis. He's getting a bit free too easily, so umpire Earl rebounce it. We'll have another go. Connor Smallwood getting a bit of space there and kicked a nice goal. So up they go again. Farmer's gone in the ruck, giving Lee a spell. Marley Phillips concise. Winning it out of the middle, Benisov whacks it on the boot, down it comes towards Tate Barrett. He's been tackled without the ball, and umpire Earl's given him a late free kick. So close attention from Harry Milne there. The Barrett will put it into the forward line, probably going to be looking for Riley Holden. Tim House is down there in the hot spot, trying not to kick it to him. But guess what? Up it goes. Riley Holden trying to bully Tim House out of the road, but Tim House a bit experienced for that Jerry player, and it's gone over the Just had a little bit of static from the technician here, so sorry, we've lost a bit of transmission, guys, but we're back. So it's a point there to Jerry. Now I'm going to bring it in, and it's been kicked out on the full, I think, by young Hamley. So Jerry will bring it back into the forward line through Winters, and straight down Tim House's throat. Up they go. Tate Barrett behind Tim House. Good spoil. Brought it to ground. Down through comes Riley Holden through to Dylan Williams. Got a couple of metres. Whacks it on his right foot and he's pushed it across the face, I think. Put a bit of pressure on there. It's only the minor score. So Jerry go to 1-3. To Gnowangerup's 2-1. So good contest from both teams here. Locked in. Playing Pagan's paddock. No one in the forward line for Gnowangerup. A lot of players sitting around the 50-metre line here. Everyone's got to get a man. Bluey Corbett bringing out the Tim Houses on his own here. He'll be called to play on, so out he goes. Going to go down the southern side of the oval, up a bit high kick. Good kick from Marley Phillips. Had a pretty good start of the year. I was talking to Tim House before. I said Marley's been training and going well. So nice little short kick out to the boundary, and it's going to go. I don't think it's gone on the full. There'll be a throw-in. No. Umpire Earl says it's gone out in the full, so Jarvis Wisewood will bring it back in for Jerry. Ugly old kick off the boot. I don't think it even went into play, so I think Caldwell's going to be the recipient of the free kick here for Gnowangerup. Game settled down a bit now. Pretty warm playing today, John. I would have thought a bit of sun comes out and a few tired boys at the end of this game, I'd reckon. Good kick from Caldwell up to the true wing position. A lot of players around the footy. It's been a free kick to, it's going to go Gnowangerup's way. Over the shoulder, he said. John Mill going down Murray Hayward. Whacks it on that beautiful left foot he's got. Nice little low kick into looking for Harry Milne. He's going to go out the back in the pocket. He's under the pump from Smith. He whacks it on the boot and he's kicked it out on the full. So he's good pressure from the Jerry backline. So it'll be a free kick into Jerry. The scoreboard says 2-1-13 to 1-3-9. I think we're all everyone's happy with the score after a little interference. So Smith will bring it back in. Little short kick in up the pocket. Needs to be good through to Nicholas Winters. He normally uses the ball pretty well too. Up there to Ben Newsop. Had a little quiet start, Ben, but he normally comes good. Nice kick up the forward line looking for Wade Brown. He needs to grab this one. Close attention from Caldwell. Both a couple of old campaigners there. In they go. Be a good contest. Well done. And the be a ball up. Thank you, boys. Right on the 50-metre line for Jerry on the southern side of the oval here, Jerry. The oval's magnificent condition. Beautiful day for footy. No excuse today. Down they go. In comes Bud Stewart, round one, round two. He's been close attention. Good pressure from Jerry. High kick, up to no one in avail. Down it comes to Harry Milne. Little Cameron Florence is on the ground. Puts it up towards Riley Holden. He's got a big raking left foot. You want to get on that left foot. He better move it on before they all get there. Oh, he's just popped it up. Little kick there looking for Tay Barrett. Put his player under the pump. Down they go. In comes Harry Milne. Good body work from Milne. Back goes Riley Holden. Back in there goes Barrett. Good contest from both clubs. Handballed out towards Boom. He's lost. Throws his arms out looking for a free kick, but the Gnowangerup have bashed it out and it's going to go out in the full, so Thomas Hicks will take a free kick for Jerry to relieve a bit of pressure. Riley Holden there could have whacked on their left foot, didn't want to waste it. So Thomas Hicks will bring it in here, no one man on the mark, he's going to run forward. Pops it up looking for no one in the veil, it's a bit of a wasted kick and Caldwell's going to cut it off. Been doing that all day, all first quarter, so he's sneaking up to quarter time here. Caldwell's trying to suck some air and he's worked hard this quarter, put a lot of pressure on. He's going to come in here, a lot of players around the footy. Good long kick, hard to mark that one, up they go. It was good mark from the back from Aaron Winters. And umpire Earl's 40 metres away, but he's called the mark. He's going to whack it on his right foot, up they go, looking for Riley Holden. The wind played a bit of havoc with that ball. Down they come, in goes Barrett, picks it up, one grab, strong tackle from number 33 in Harry Milne there. Called his name a few times, doesn't muck around with it. So it was 45 minutes out from Jerry's goal, the chance to even the ledger up here before quarter time. Lee takes it out of the ruck, whacks on left foot, but it's going to go out on the full. So there'll be a free kick to Ongerup here through Caldwell. He's had a few touches this quarter. Blue Caldwell, so just little stop in play. Just thank AFCRI for the sponsorship today. AFCRI's sponsorship day for the Jerry Footy Club and through Classic Catches our filming. So up and comes the boundary line. Wobbly old kick from Caldwell. Hasn't been touched, but it's gone in front of the coaches' boxes here. And there'll be a boundary throw in. In it comes. Up they go. Farmer's down there. In comes Connor Hawkins, good kick up there. Good contest from Barrett House. Through Holden, Caldwell's under the pump. Good tap from Wade Brown, down to Dylan Williams. Whacks it on the right foot and good play from Jerry. Good contest, kept control of the ball there, right in the wheelhouse for everyone in that hot spot down there in front of Tim House and Caldwell. And young Seamus hits it. They managed to work it pretty well, Jerry. So a nice finish from Dylan Williams. So we'll take Jerry to 2-3-15 to Gnowangerup 2-1-13, sneaking up on quarter time. So Jerry needed that goal just to take a bit of pressure off. And Connor Hawkins, his first touch there, beautiful kick into the forward line, put Gnowangerup right under the pump. I haven't had any updated scores, but we will get them to you when I get a few messages from my correspondents. Up they go, Lee's back in the ruck, down to Lewis Davis, probably didn't have the ball. Yes, free kick, Mule says to Lewis. Need to be better than that, Jerry boys. Lewis has got a lot of the footy this quarter. He comes out the commentary side, beautiful kick, another 50-metre kick up there looking for Harry Milne. Yes, marks it in front, right on the 50-metre line. Is that Harry Milne or is that... No, that's Braden Webber. Sorry, hard to pick the 3 and the 2. Oh, he's going to pop it up in there looking for Murray Hayward. He's got a few to beat. Down it comes through Alex Hemley. First time we've called in name. Ryan Hodgson has got it once, twice. Been tackled and he got one high, I thought, John, but John Meal says he's holding the ball. So Jerry get the free kick. Out it comes towards Lewis Davis. Called his name heaps this quarter. He's got to get around Connor Hawkins. Round one. Up they go. He's got space to burn. Another beautiful long kick into the forward line. Put the Jerry boys right under the pump, and it's going to go out of bounds over in the pocket in front of Haywood and Connor Smallwood. So someone's got to be a bit better on Lewis Davis. Get some arms around him because he's getting a lot of the footy in front of Jerry and making him work pretty hard for it. So in it comes. Up they go. Baum's in the ruck. Gets shoved forward from the Gnowangerup player. And there's been a free kick. I didn't quite see that one, but it's going to go to Smith. I don't know where that happened, but anyway, pops it out here looking for Holden. In front of Tim House. Good spoil. Through. Down comes Hodgkin. Good play from Rowan Hall. It's out of bounds. You can't be doing that. We can even see that on the camera there, young Alex. So, yeah, got to be a bit honesty here. No getting away with that one, John. We got a bit of footage on that one. So there'll be a throw in here. Be down to the last couple of minutes, I reckon, until quarter time.
Interesting how Ongerup pushed right up the ground.
Yes. Yes, they lock it right in hard, don't they? They do it well. Well coached. Up they go. Baum's getting held onto there by Luke Oliver. Down it comes through Cody Harris. Down to Tim House through Lewis Davis again. Someone's got to be playing on him. Good tackle there from Barrett on James Dewar. There'll be another ball up. Lewis Davis looks like he's going to play on ball all day, whereas House is going to go back to centre half back. So someone's got to be a bit tighter on Lewis Davis. Had a very, very good quarter. Down it comes to Baum. Wax on their right foot. Jerry boys seem to be a bit behind. Down comes Corbell. Tries to get rid of down to guess who? Lewis Davis. He will not waste it and pops it, squares it up beautifully. Beautiful kick into number 28. Ongerup, don't know his name, and his beautiful kick into the forward pocket. Rowan Hodgkins has managed to take that mark in front of some pretty good pressure down there from Jerry, but good strong hands. So it's Ongerup's chance to get a late goal here. That was Bowden Morton, number 28 for Ongerup. So right behind this one here from Rowan. He shouldn't make too many mistakes here, John, I wouldn't have thought. Comes in, he's only 15 metres out. Comes in, I think he's got it. Yep. Yeah, no, good kick from Hodgson. So it'll be right on the knocker of quarter time, I reckon. It'll take Gnowangerup to 3-1. 19 is Jerry's 2-3-15. So pretty frantic start from both clubs. I reckon be a few blokes sucking a bit of air in out there today.
24 minutes.
We've been going 24 minutes. Yes, the timer on the scoreboard says 0, but don't worry about that thing. So we a couple of minutes to go. Jerry's chance to reply here. We'll not get another one. We'll see. Down it comes. Benny Salt well read out of there in front of Lewis Davis. Good tackle from Davis. Got rid of the ball out of Hislop, but he's butted up and got it in, and there'll be another ball up. Just off centre for Jerry. And they go again. Good tap down from Phillips. Well, Connor Hawkins had the ball, but got tackled without it. Umpire Mules just roll the whistle, play on. Down it comes through Darcy Webb. Needs to pick it up clean. Little kick out towards Sean Weiser, but it's been cut off by Ongerup through number 32 for Ongerup. With the change jumpers, is that Braden Webber? I don't think it's him. In it goes. Back into the middle through Dewar. It's called being pull play on. He whacks it on his right foot, and I think he's done well and scored a goal. So Umpire Mule's going to go down and give it. No, He's given the all clear. The Jerry boys think it's been touched, but no, it's all clear. So good response from Ongerup. A couple of quick goals. Put Jerry right back under the pump. So 4-1-25. Ongerup to 2-3-15. Jerry need to man up on Lewis Davis across the middle, like you said, John. They push forward well, Ongerup boys, and put a lot of pressure on the Jerry backline, making them pay a bit. So good contest from both clubs.
Just seemed to have a lot more space.
Yeah,
the ball down the ground there. And there was no pressure at all.
Yes, I was just going to.
Into their 50 with ease.
I was going to say the pressure is the one. Yes. Yep. And Lewis Davis seems to be getting on his own too easily for mine. So Coach Hawkins down here will make a few moves and make a few decisions, I think. But looks like Lewis is going to play in the middle, I reckon, with Dewar and Phillips. So it's a good contest. I think Hislop's gone to Lewis Davis by look at it. Needs to be tight on him. Up they go again. No concisive ruck. Con Hawkins overruns it down to Dewar, down to Lewis Davis. Good spoil. Good contest in the middle there, down to his stop, puts it up nice and high. Puts Barrett under the pump. He gets pushed under the ball from Webber. He's good enough to mop up. Whacks it on that left hand. Wade Brown's behind Tim House. Cuts it off again. Well done, House. Good pressure from the Jerry boys. Down it comes Connor Hawkins. Cop on high from Webber's probably worthy of a 50, but no. No, Connor Hawkins has got it. He needs to get rid of it before Ongerup get back there. House is in the hole. It's going to be their bugbear all day. Good long kick. Tim House is going to know it's Brandon Wise going to cut this one off too easy. Been a very good player for Ongerup for a long, long time. Out it goes to Lewis Davis. I don't know who's playing on him, but he must stink today or something, John, because I reckon he's had 15 possessions this quarter. He's got it all over a lot. Beautiful long kick down to the wing. Up there looking for Connor Smallwood. Up Jerry goes. Going to be a free kick. Fair enough. Smallwood a long way from full forward. Up on the true wing position. Good look, beautiful look kick in there looking for Webber. Down they go. Well read by Dewar. Wax on that right foot. Or was that Cody Harris? No, going to play. Here's Dewar here. He's got a couple of metres on his opponent. Wax it up into the forward pocket. No one into Vale. Looking for number 24. No, oh, that's Will Gaze, sorry. And it's gone out of bounds. Just around from the point post in Ongerup's forward line. So we'll be nearly at quarter time, I would have thought. I said that 5 minutes ago. But it's a long quarter. So there's a throw in here, just around from the point post. In it comes, and there we go. See, it was pretty close. So it's quarter time here at Jerry. Pretty frantic start from both teams. Ongerup probably kicking to the scoring end, I would have thought. So it's 4-1-25 to Ongerup. It's a 2-3 Jerry. So I'll just get your thoughts quickly, Don, if you want to, on the first quarter, and I'll run through a few best players and we'll go from there, man.
Yeah, and then we can go for a break and fix the static issue. We've got a bit of static here.
Oh, we're still static here.
Yeah, we are, so we're very sorry about that. But they just seemed to lack a little bit of pressure, Jerramungup, and Gnowangerup early on in the quarter, weren't they? They were quite physical, I thought, early, and they ran hard and put a lot of pressure on Jerramungup.
Yes.
And then you're getting blokes like, great players like Lewis Davis and House getting 10 or 12, maybe even 15 touches in the first quarter.
Too easy.
They probably could be further behind.
And easy touches.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly right.
Yep.
So I think they just need to tighten up, don't they? And,
yep.
And perhaps even, you nearly tag Davis out of the middle.
Well, I think they probably need to, or certainly pay him a bit more attention, mate. Because he's all over. He's all over. He's in the middle. He's at the back. He's played a very, very good first quarter of footy, and hence catches the umpire's eye. So, yep, no, well summed up. I thought, Jerry, not out of it by a long shot, but they just need to, tighten up a bit, I think, and that's probably the pressure side of it. Now I've got a couple of goals out the back and through the middle, and that's where we're at. But definitely Lewis Davis, best on ground by country mile. Thought Rowan Hodgkinson give him a bit up forward too. It gives him another opportunity through the goals. And of course Tim House and Brandon Wise and called Bluey Corbell's name a few times down there in the back line. Very, very three big strong men, hard to get around. So I thought they were probably the best for Ongerup's boys. Jerry, on the other hand, hard to find, pretty a real standout player. Riley Holden gives him a bit up forward, but he's got three big strong men to contest against. Tate Barrett battled hard at centre forward, hard spot to play, but puts the back line right under the pump when Ongerup are winning out of the middle. So, Connor Hawkins is in there trying. They're all trying their best, those boys. But, looking forward to a good second quarter as they all come in, and we're going to get a new footy, I think. So, we'll be back for the second quarter. Decisive win down from Phillips. Down it comes to Connor Hawkins. Tackled well, manages to get a bit of a boot on it. Up through Winters, down through Farmer. In comes Rowan Hodgson. Good handball out to Lewis Davis. Good start again in the first quarter. He won't waste it. Down it goes towards Connor Smallwood. Pops it out to James Jewell. Tackled as he kicked, and it's going to not quite make the distance. Cut off by Alvin. He pops it, gets on with the job, pops it over Smith. Spilt down there. Down through comes Florence. Good handball back to Alvin. Good pressure for Gnowangerup. Down it comes to Winters. Down comes Murray Hayward. Some close attention from Ben Islop. Good contest from both clubs here. Pressure's on early in the first quarter. Just in the forward pocket for Gnowangerup, and it'll be a bounce from umpire Earl. Good, strong competition for both teams there. Murray Hayward gets up a bit, looks a bit sore and sorry, but down they go. Farmers in the ruck. I see Lee come up for Jerramungup. In goes Florence. Battled hard, got a high one, and he's been pushed up. Brown comes in and Will goes, and there'll be a ball up, and umpire Earl says, "Oh, hello, boys."
It's gone off with the Starlink. It'll come back on in a minute.
Umpire Earl's 25 metres around for Gnowangerup's right-hand point post. Another opportunity for Gnowangerup to score. Tap down from Darcy Barrett on the ruck against, was it Milne with him as well, and it's going to go out of bounds against, there'll be another throw-in. For Connor Smallwood, a lot of players around the footy, down to Florence. He needs to get rid of it. He's under the pump. In the middle it goes the ball. He's got a couple of metres. Puts it up the books. He's got the two biggest men on the field to beat, in House and Wise. It's been cut off by House again. So Jerry need to do a bit better than that going to the forward line. It's hard to beat those fellas down there. Down it comes to James Stewart. He's also had a pretty good game, I think, for Ongerup today. Be cool to play on here. They go looking for Marley Phillips. Beautiful little kick in there. Played a good game in the ruck so far, Marley. Little kick over to Bud Stewart here. Ongerup do this quite well, I thought. Play quite well. Here comes Hodgson down the outside. He'll get hold of it again. Nice kick in from Stewart back to Dewar. I think he kicked it to him. Ongerup building well here. Nice kick in there looking for Cody Harris.
Isn't it? They must be aware that every time he gets it, he never kicks short, does he? Like
no.
Every time he kicks 40 plus.
Every time. And kicks it well. So we've had a ball up in the middle, and there's been a free kick for dropping the ball, I think. It'll go to Nick Winters. Puts it up high. What they don't want. Guess who? Brandon Wise is going to mark this one. So they're getting cut off here all the time, Jerry. They need to do something a bit better. Brandon Wise won't waste it either. Up there goes to, you-know-who, Lewis Davis. Just killing him. Yeah, I don't know what to say, Lewis Davis. I don't know. He would have had 25 possessions this half. Beautiful long kick up there looking for Small. Good punch from Winters, and it's gone out of bounds right in front of the commentary box. So, very, very well drilled and classy team here for the first half.
You'd think they'll reset Jerramungup in this second half and just not have so many stoppages and kick.
Yeah.
Kick
Test 1. Test.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners, to Jerramungup, round 4, the Ongerup Footy Association today. Jerramungup Eagles playing Ongerup Bulldogs. Just about to start, a couple of minutes off starting the third quarter. Sees Ongerup 8-3-51, had a very good first half against the home team, Jerramungup 3-7-25. A very, very competitive. Second half, we'll just go through our match day sponsor in AFCRI. Good sponsors today. They're our match day sponsors today of the Jerramungup Footy Club, and of course the broadcast today through the Footy Channel. Classic clashes. So thanks, John. It's a bit of a tongue twister, that one.
It is.
So the
cloud up here too.
Yeah, there's a bit of cloud coming up from the southwest here at Jerry, so we might get a shower rain, which wouldn't go astray. I'm sure most of the farmers wouldn't say no to having the last half of the game in the rain. So here come Jerry, just about to start the third quarter. Jerry boys need to be a bit more pressure. I think the pressure is probably off 5% from last week, or the week before. And just be a bit tighter in the centre. They're getting beaten out of the centre. The ruck tap knocking is probably 50-50, but we're just the Jerry boys getting beaten on the ground through Lewis Davis mainly. Rowan Hodgson in the middle playing a very good game. And then when they do get out of the middle, they seem to put it on top of Brandon Wise and Tim House. So they just got to work their way around that, and you can see it in the AFL all the time too. It happens a fair bit. So they seem to work their way around, so we'll just see what happens.
Is it a very similar situation to the game you called a few weeks ago against Lake Grace?
Not too different, John. I don't think we were 26 points down, but I think we're about 14 down, mate, from memory. Jerry had a very good second half. Probably the third quarter against Lake Grace was pretty even, but Jerramungup's last quarter was clubs to go in the ruck, Marley. Connor Hawkins, good first attack at the ball, but there's going to be a ball up. Lewis Davis at the bottom of the pack there, tackled by Farmers. So good attack on the footy early from Hawkins. Probably had a little talking to at half-time. All the Jerry boys need a bit more pressure. I think that's what it all boils down to. Up they go. Philip, big knee into the side of Aaron Farmer, but there's going to be the umpire Earl doesn't know which way he's going, left or right. Earl decided on left, and Farmer puts it up. He's going into the hot spot. Tim House has been infringed against here. No. There's a free kick here to Jerramungup. I didn't quite see what his signal was, but Brooks is going to be the recipient. He's going to put it down into the throat into the hot spot, and going to be land on Tate Sparrott's chest, and he's been paid the mark right in front of Brendan Wise. Wasn't a bad kick, just a little went over the top of the players in front of him, just brushed their fingernails, and Barrett needs to kick this goal.
He does. It was quite a courageous mark.
Yeah, it was a good mark. He was right under the pump, John. Yeah, so he needs this one. 25 out. He's straight in front. Moved to centre forward this year, so it's not good off the boot. And he's only pushed it off to the right, so it's only a minor score. But at least it's getting down there. Coach Hawkins has wheeled a few moves. Out comes Corwell. Not out of breath now. Rested half time. Beautiful long kick up the wing, looking for Wise. Under the pump. Brought to the ground from Jerry. In comes Sean Wise, but it's going to spill over the boundary line in front of the coach's box. And good contest from both clubs. Bit more heat on from Jerramungup early in the third quarter. few little raindrops starting to come into the caravan here. I'm not happy about that, John. Up they go. Winters grabs it out of the ruck, whacks it on his right foot. It's going to be right into the throat of the goals down there. Barrett and Riley hold it down, and it's going to be a minor score again. So another minor score takes Jerry to 3-8, is it, or 9?
3-9.
3-9. 27. Ongerup 8-3-51. It's been down Jerry's end. Corbell's going to go at the other side this time. It's going to be coughed up here. Put it up. Darcy Barrett should have taken what he should have had it. He's got 2 to beat now. It's going to be bottled up. There'll be a ball up. Some goals here to get themselves back in the game. Up they go, no winner. Ball hits the ground, and umpire John Mule's seen a free kick here to Marley Phillips. Didn't see that one. Up he goes, nice kick up there, looking for Harry Milne. Had a very, very good first half. Have to be Ongerup's best. It's been whacked on the boot from Dewar, and it's going to be out on the full, I think. So Winters is going to be the recipient of the free kick. He's put it back up to where it's come from, up there looking for Farmer. Needs to make the most of it. Goes to ground in front of Brandon Wise. Not a wise thing to do. Down it comes to Phillips. Over to Bud Stewart. He's got a couple to beat now. In they come. Tap forward. This is when Jerramungup do it well. Down to Hodgkin. Good tap forward from Lewis Davis. Up they go. Joe Evans managed to put his quick. Up they go. Take out what happened against Lake Coast. They got a couple to beat there. Tim House and is that Seamus hits it, I think. Very good players there. Down it comes to Corwell. Well met from Jerramungup. Riley Holden manages to keep it shoving forward. Tate Barrett's in the hot seat here. Got Brandon Wise to beat. Hard man to get around. Benzie's back. Picks it up. Only one of the footy. Down they go. Florence is in there. Help him out. Got the Ongerup player high there. There's going to be a ball up. Stacks on the middle. Right at the top of the goal square for Jerry. It's their best chance probably for the quarter. A lot of players around the footy again. The Ongerup big boys move in. Lee must be injured. He's not in the ruck. Down it comes to Farmer. Barrett's got over trying to get it. He's been held on to. This John Mills picked a free kick and he's been dealt with after he's got rid of the ball too. So Ongerup trying to flex a bit of muscle here early in the third quarter. So Barrett gets another shot. He's a little bit closer this time. I'm not going to put the commentator's curse on him. I'm saying nothing here.
I think they've matched their aggression though. They seem to have gone hard, to come out pretty hard themselves.
Yeah, I think they've a bit of a wake-up call for them. Barrett's got it 15 metres out. Should be able to make this one count. Surely in he comes. Looks better off the boot. 4-9-33. It's like you heard 4-9. 33 and Ongerup 8-3-51. So there's 3 goals in it. As Lee comes back on the ground. He hasn't spent much time on the ground in the second quarter. Young Benny Lee, but he might have a little injury or a cork or something, but he's going to go up against Marley Phillips, who's rucked very, very well for Ongerup all day, I thought. So good start to Jerry. We've been going 3 or 4 minutes now. Umpire will throw it up. So it gets a bit cooler here.
It's dropped about 5
It's
degrees.
dropped to 5 degrees, yeah. Well, there you heard it. Down it comes. He stopped, tries to get hold of it, gets bullied off the ball from Phillips. Out it comes towards Darcy Barrett. Under the pump. Good handball out to Dylan Williams. He's got a couple of metres. Round 1. This looks better from Jerry. Up we go. Big high kick makes it hard for Holden. He's got Wise to beat. Good punch down there. Good roving from Florence. Good bit of pace there from Jerry. Sean Wise will wax on left foot. Up there to Barrett. He's going to get this one in the right pocket for the right footer here. He's going to play on. He's found no one in the veil, and it's going to be in the goal square. It's a bit of a stacks on the mill, and it's gone over the line for a point. So out of the back line for Nicholas. Up it goes up to the wings, coupled up there to beat. Good contest. One-handed up there from Smallwood. Down it comes to Jerry. In his stop, whacks it back on that right foot. It's probably going to go out of bounds in front of the cricket pitch, but no, Thomas Hicks is onto it. He spears a little short worm burner into Tate Barrett. And I think it's gone off his boot and gone out of bounds. So it's no, it's a free kick. Must have been on the full, John, I think. There's a board in from Ongerup, through, hits it up to Rowan Hodgson, sorry. A very, very good first half, I thought. So he's being my best. Big long kick up to the ring as a bit of drizzle comes in. Good mark from Brandon Wise, probably could have been paid. Down it comes for Lewis Davis. Definitely the best on ground today. Into Marley Phillips. Slipped over there through Smallwood. Managed to be picked up by Aaron Winters. No, there's been a free kick downfield here. There's Gnowangerup. Bit ordinary after the play there. Winters got dealt with. Gnowangerup flexing a bit of muscle here. So there's a free kick downfield. We'll go to Hicks. Winters got dealt with after he got rid of it. Need to move it on now. Up they go into the true centre forward position, looking for Riley Holden. He's at the back. Down it comes to Florence. He's got a couple of metres. Spears it out to Sean Wisewood.
He's been very good, hasn't he?
Yes.
Florence.
Yeah, he's got a bit of pace, hasn't he? He reads the ball well off the pack.
Come out in the second half. He's been very
good. Take a good kick here from Wisewood. We'll kick from 45. Directly in front. Not bad off the boot. He's kicked it. Beautiful kick from Sean. Haven't called his name much today, but he's made up for it there. So well done, Jerry. Get a couple of quick goals and takes them back to 5-10. Is it 40, John? Have you got that on yours? 5-10, 40 to Gnowangerup.
That's it. 5-10.
Gnowangerup 8-3-51. So brings it back to 11 points. Someone want to get me raincoat for me?
That rain's coming straight in.
It's coming straight in here. So we're might have to batten down the hatches here.
Lucky we got the awning.
The awning's working so well. So we're
I don't think there's a lot in it.
No, not much in it. Look, passing shower. 2 quick goals to Jerry's brought him back within kicking distance. They go again. Liam Phillips called that a bit today. No concise winner. Down it comes to Hodgkin. He's been played well in the middle. Marley Phillips has managed Jerry's in. Had a pop there, Tom Six straight on and kick a nice little goal over the back, but it's going to be a throw in anyway. Another chance for Jerry to be right in the wheelhouse here. A lot of pointing going on. Jerry sort of, there'll be another throw in, a bit shallow that one. The Jerry boys need to lock it in here. They've employed Gnowangerup's tactics. No one's in their back line. Up it goes. Riley Holden manages to get hold of it. Now he's under the pump, tries to take him on. His handballs 5-51. Great start to the third quarter. Corwood is it out. Good looking for House. Pulled it over the back again. Now Bud's trying to pump. Good tackle. House goes in to help his mate out. He's under the pump again. Tries to pick it up. He's under the pump. Well done. Good play out to Hodgkinson. Into Harry Milne. And up it comes to Bryden Weber. Played a good game, those two. Up it comes Smith. Good small from Jerry. Over Cody Harris. Down to Brandon Wise. He's at around one. Tries to handball it through Dylan Williams. And he hasn't got the ball, huh? Oh, that was a bit silly. Jerry boys go in and remonstrate. There's a bit of love here going on, John. The feeling is going down. Yeah, they're right in this game. Good little bit from Smith to Nicholas Winters. Need to keep moving. Trying to use the corridor. Good kick from Winters into his stop. He manages to get it into Dylan Williams. Oh, good ball from Connor Smallwood. Well done, good smother. Down to Hodgkin. This is where they get him on the turnover. It's gone over the back. Puts Joe Alvin under the pump down there with Murray Hayward, but it's been run on too well from Weber, and he's not going to make any mistake from there. Was that Harry Milne? No, he has made put the commentator's curse back on him, and that's Harry Milne. He would have kicked that down the other end, no questions asked. So, minor score. I thought it looked like it went through from here. So Jerry, it's a bit of a relief there for Jerry. Could have been thrown over in a goal there. So down the corridor, good long kick up there, looking for Connor Hawkins. Well, managed to put one hand up and beat Hawkins there. Should have done a bit better. Tim Housel looking for Lewis Davis. He's got 5. Bit of dew on top of the grass. In comes Hodgson. High attack there. He won't kick that far. Goes back. He'll wander around and put it on. Little short kick up there. Paul Manning from Derry. Good little kick into. Is that Dewar? Forward. Good play from Hodgson.
It's free for a long time.
Yes, yeah, a bit of slack manning there from the Jerry boys. For Harris. Approach, and he's shoved it across the goal line and between the good play, obviously. So umpire will bring him around a pretty tight angle. Hard to get. Bit slack from Jerry there in the back line. So he'll try and screw around the corner. Commentary side, good kick out to Bud Stewart. He's got the overlap now. He's got to use him. I don't think he's going to use him. So he held the ball up, just managed to get Jerry back in defence, popped it up. Riley Holden's on the, should be able to mark this one. Comes off, a bit slippery, under the pump now. Good vision. Jerry opened the game up here now. He's made it hard for the hard work for young Florence. Good pick up from Hits it, I think it was. Down to Hodgson. He's managed to get rid of it. Got one high as he got rid of it. It'll be a free kick. It's when Ongerup have been beating Jerry through the middle here. Up they go looking for, is that young Craig Dewar? I think that's Dewar. James Dewar. Ron Hodgkins just run forward the ball. He's on his own again. He'll probably get it back. That's where he's headed. Up they go looking for Milne. Warm, good spoil. Good punch. Good contest from both clubs. Down it comes Smith. Got a bit slippery, I think. He puts it onto the right boot up there looking for Williams. He's got James Dewar to beat. Down they go. Well done from Williams. Manages to get a couple of metres on his player. Normally a good user of the footy. Over the line he goes, which was asked for at half time. Down towards Tate Barrett. Good pick up through. Got a bit of attention there from Caldwell. Manages to fight it out, and he has held it up for Jerry, which is probably a good result for the Jerry boys. Under a bit of close attention down there from Hitsit and Caldwell. And House and Wise. Got a few to beat. Up they go. Good tap down from Benny Lee. Down to Barrett again. He's under the pump. Good body work from Hitsit. Manages to get him out of the road. Waxed on the boot, but to no one. He's going to come back in. No, it's not. Bounce the ball. Bit slippery. Dylan Williams. Good control with the footy. Has a look. Normally a good user. Into Wade Brown. He can mark it on his chest. He won't kick that far, but he needs to get rid of it.
They've got to be spot on with their kicking.
Yes,
there, don't they?
He needs to get rid of it. He's put it up towards Darcy Webb.
Ongerup's defence is just tight as, aren't they?
They are a very good unit in defence. Very good, John. Yeah, good comment. They're just tight and hard.
A goal here and they're a goal down.
Yeah, take a good kick here from Darcy Webb. In he comes. He'll have to kick it from 40 at least. Too bad off the boot. Not going to make the distance. Up they go. It'll be a minor score. Take Jerry to 5-12. Yes, 5-12. This is what happened against Lake Grace. To 8-5. So there's 11 points in it. So House will bring it in. He's had a good game down there. He's going to come out here to Brandon Wise, and why wouldn't you? Beautiful long come down to Jerry's coach's box.
That run looks like it's gone away a little bit.
No,
I think it was helping Jerramungup. Bringing the ball to ground, I think it was helpful. They were much better on the ground than Gnowangerup.
Might have warmed up a bit. Be a throw in right in front of Jerry's commentary box here. Good game, good third quarter. Good contest from both clubs. Jerry sort of half trying to get back in the game. Down it comes Darcy Webb through Ben Hill. Stop. In they go. Needs to pick it up. Down to Lewis Davis. Very good player. Up the goes looking for Harry Milne. Or is that Braden Webber? I think it's Webber. Good handball from Vaughan back to Smith. Needs to make the most of this one. He's put it in the hot seat for Dewar. No clear winner here. It's going to be a ball up here. Good decision, umpire. Both teams in the contest there.
18 minutes.
18 minutes gone. Won't go for long this quarter. Only been a couple of goals kicked. Down it comes the lead. Good tap down Darcy Webb. The hot seat on here. Lewis Davis. How does he get free all the time? How's it come out? Has a bounce in the conditions. Oh, that's on the ball. Got to be.
Yes.
Has to be dropping the ball. You can't bounce it and be tackled, Timmy boy. Brendan Lee needs to get rid of it now before Ongerup get back. Up they go. Up looking for Riley Holden. Tough man to beat Brandon Wise. Good spoil. Down it comes to Joas Wisewood. Got to get hold of him. That's got to be a throw, I think. Good pressure from Jerry. They're putting a bit of pressure on him. Need a goal, like you said, John. 2 men on the mark. Can't be doing that either. Just puts it into the hot spot. Young Wisewood. Up they go. Riley Holden's at the back. Good pressure from Wise. Need to get it out now. Under the pump. Ongerup. Both teams going hard at it here in this third quarter. Umpire John Mills says, I'll have it, guys. 35, 40 metres out from Jerry's goal, the 45-degree angle. Jerry's chance here. Up they go. No concise winner in the ruck. Bottles around in there. Down comes with it Oliver. In goes Webb. A lot of players around the footy again. Wade Brown bursts through. Down to Darcy Barrett. Waxes on the boot. Scrubbery old kick down to Tate Barrett. He's come into the game a bit this quarter. Jarvis Wise waxing the boots. Been cut off by hits. And here they come. Lewis Davis. Again, good pressure from Jerry down there. Good play from, I think that was Darcy Webb. Now Wade Brown's got in to help him. Could have got out pretty easily there. It was through Dylan Williams, I think. Good play. Up they go again. A lot of blue and white jumpers around the contest here. And there's been a free kick in the ruck contest, and it's going to go to Corin Brooks. Didn't see that one, John.
No.
Didn't quite happened there, but
We've missed 2 or 3, haven't we?
we have. It was in the thick of it there. I didn't see. So Brooks will have a deliberate shot here.
Important kick.
Important kick, yeah. We're not bad off the boot. To kick it from probably 35.
Probably a good spot to kick from, I would have thought.
Yeah, quite capable here. So in he comes. Deliberate approach. Not too bad off the boot. And I think he might have kicked it. So yeah, kick from Corin Brooks. Well done. Good goal. It takes Jerry to within a goal, I think. Yeah. So it's 6-12-48 to 8-5. 5 points. Yeah. 53. Jerry, very, very good third quarter. Ongerup haven't kicked a goal this quarter, John, have they? I think they were 8-3 at half time. So they kicked a couple of points. Jerry have certainly put a bit of pressure back on them. We've been going, would have to be nearly 23-4 minutes, would we, into the third quarter?
21 and a bit.
21 and a bit. Wasn't far off.
Yep.
Brenny Lee will go up against Oliver. Marley Phillips having a rest in the ruck. Not a bad contest in there. In they go. Riley Holden been moved to the middle. In comes Connor Hawkins. Throws his body in the line. Good handball from Brooks. Idea was right through. Comes Coolwell like a steam train. Wax on the boot. Going to go out of bounds in the AFL. This would be deliberate every single time. Over to Dylan Williams. Needs a shepherd. He needs to pick it up too. Well done from Cody Harris. Got 3 to beat and he's just about done it. In comes Smith. Weighted numbers will win. Smith needs to make the most of it. Puts it up the wing and guess who? Tim House straight down his throat. Not what they needed. This is House, very good use of the footy here. Will not waste it. He's going to see Wise in the middle. I would have passed it to him, but no, he's going to decide to put it down into the hot spot. Up it goes. Makes it going to go to Lewis Davison. Why wouldn't you? Wade Brown manages to spoil it. There's play on. Everyone stopped thinking it was a mark, but no mark there. Umpire Earl said play on, boys. Wade Brown puts it on Benny Lee's chest. Back into the middle he goes, looking for Connor Hawkins. Had a pretty quiet day against his old club. Wheels around on that right foot. Down there looking for no one in the Vale. In they got dealt with it after he got rid of the ball. 2 brothers down there embarrassed to come together. In they go. Tayborough got 3 to beat. He's going to spill out the back. Ongerup play well down there in the back line. Over it goes to Tim House again. Called his name a few times this quarter. In there looking for Craig Dewar. Been pushed off the ball from Winters. Oh, he's been legged. You can't be doing that. So it'll be a free kick to Jerry. Jerry putting a bit of pressure on here. Only a couple of minutes to go till 3/4 time. He's going to be cut off here from Ongerup, authority on the game. Jerry put a bit of pressure right back on Ongerup. He's gone sideways to Tim House. Hasn't gained many metres here, but trying to just take a bit of a deep breath here and calm the game down. Been called to play on. Beautiful kick up to the wing. Up there looking for Smallwood. Going to go over the back. Down it comes to Ongerup there and through Harris. Whacks it on the boot. 2 to beat there in Weber, is it? It was at Harry Milne. There'll be a ball up. Just short of the 50-metre line for Ongerup. Put a bit of pressure back on Jerry Backman here. They don't need to concede a goal. They're going to make a bit of a goal in this 3rd quarter. A lot of players around the footy. Where's Lewis Davis? They'll be looking for him. Just about a free kick in the ruck. Climbed over his shoulder. Aaron Farmer mops his own work up. It's going to bounce over the top here. Corin Brooks in the hot seat again. Kicked the last goal. Down he goes. He's got 3 to beat. Needs to just probably bottle it up and keep it in the zone there. Down comes Tim House. Out to Weber. Back to House. The old 1-2. He won't waste it. Just puts a little short kick into the middle through Ongerup, and it's been spilled there. Cameron Florence has got a good tackle on him. Down it comes towards hits it. So that hits it Oliver, I think, on the left foot. Big high kick makes it hard for the forward line, and Joe Alvin's in the hot spot here in front of Hayward. Haven't called Hayward's name much this quarter. Hasn't been up there very often. Alvin's plays on with the ball. He's going to go out wide. He's going to put it on out of bounce. Probably used the first option there, Alvin. Anyway, he's gone over to Harry Milne have liked his game. He's put the forward pocket, and guess who? Lewis Davis has got it again. He'll take a good kick from here, but I'm pretty confident Lewis's kick. 50 metres, no worries. So he's deep in the forward pocket, right in front of the electronic scoreboard here at Jerry. Ongerup need a goal just to settle things down a bit. In he comes. It looks all right off the boot. Not too bad. Up they go, and it's going to be punched over the line from Winters. Only a minor score, so take Ongerup to 8-4, I think, or 8-5, 8-6, 54. Lead Jerry 6-12, 48 by 6 points. It's a good 3rd quarter from both clubs, really. Tight contest. Jerry back in it now. Got a bit of a sniff. Bourne puts it up. It's going to be coughed up, and guess who's marked it? Lewis Davis. Have to be the best man on the ground today, and he will not make a mistake of this one, John. In a bit better position. 40 metres out. Bourne's slow old kick out of the back line. Well read by Davis. Cut it off, and he'll put this one back over the goal umpire's head. In he comes. He'll kick from 40. Not a problem with in their own work. So, well, we'll go and get my coat, and we'll see you at the start of the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
You're right. Thanks, John. I'm just about to start the last quarter here at Jerramungup. Very good opportunity for both clubs to have a win here. One will go home with one loss for the year, so looking forward to a very, very good last quarter. Go either way. Jerry a couple of goals down are in with a sniff. Much better third quarter from the Jerramungup club, so up they go. Lee and Phillips will go at it again, been at it most of the day. Good tap down from Phillips, down to Hodgson, had a very good game. Well tackled from Lee, it's probably going to be called holding the ball. No, umpire Earl says, I'll have it, boys. Held to him. Reset again. Hodgson's had a very good game too, probably just behind Lewis Davis, best for Gnowangerup. Ben Hislop backs on the left foot up to Brandon Wise, good punch, probably could have marked it down to Sean Wise, under the pump. In they go, Cameron Forrest, good tackle on Caldwell. There'll be another ball up. I'd love to have a tally of the ball ups today, John. Have to be over 50, I'd reckon. The boys getting their money's worth. Up they go. No one in the ruck for Jerry. Phillips takes it out, puts it on the left foot, down to guess who did Hodgkin. Round Darcy Barrett he goes, whacks on the right foot. Up there looking for Harry Moore. few times. Or was that Tim House? Good little kick from House. Up, still in the back 50 for Ongerup. In the hits it. No, that's not hits it. Up he goes looking for Phillips. No one playing on him. Going to bring it back through the corridor. And guess who? Lewis Davis. No one's played on him. He must think. Going to bring it back out to Tim House. Well, wouldn't you? Made it a bit hard for House. Put it back on the ground. Jarvis was close attention. Got to get rid of it now. Picks it up. Got 2 on 4 here. Well done from Florence. Back to House. Well worked out. Ongerup. Over they come now to Will Goes. He puts a little short 13-metre kick back in the House. He's got the run of the footy. Here's Ongerup's chance. Down it comes. Darcy Barrett in the hot seat. Needs to pick it up now. Got a couple of metres. Under the pump. Good tackle from Ongerup. Down they come. Joe Elvin's the last line of defence. Gets tackled without the ball. Murray Hayward in there. In they go. Stacks on the mill now.
He was good, Elvin, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Left his opponent.
Attacked the ball. Met the ball well. John Mill throw it up. Deep in Ongerup's forward line. See a chance to score here. In they go. Around comes Hodgkin. Round 1, round 2. He's been. That's got to be holding the ball, John. Can't be doing that. Good pressure from Jerry. Need to get it out of here now. A lot of players around the footy. Oh, Ben has gone for the spiral. Big long kick. Going to land right on the boundary line for both clubs. Tim House managed to pick it up. Down to Marley Phillips. Well worked here from Ongerup. Down to Lewis Davis. Best man on the ground. Big long kick. Good vision from Davis. Down to Hodgkin. He needs to get hold of it. Picks it up. He won't muck around. Oh, he's kicked it straight into his opponent in Brendan Lee. Good pressure from Jerry now. He's going to be under the pump. Down through Will Goes. Picked up a Sean Waswood. Over the top to his stop. Comes over to Jarvis Waswood. Whacks it on the right boot. Up towards Cameron Florence. Got a tough opponent to beat here. It's going to body the boundary line. It's going to win here.
Did a good job, didn't he?
Yeah, good contest from both teams there. And Marcus Matushka playing on Florence here. So they've managed to just sneak it forward to the wing. Jerramungup going forward. No one in the forward line. Up they go. Brooks in the ruck. Down to Wise. Been very good to get hold of it. Been tackled. Through goes. Down they come. Pushed off the ball. Now Jerramungup got it. Oh, he's been pushed fair and square in the middle of the back. Down, boy. Swallow the whistle, John. Let him play, he says. Down it comes to Dewar. Good tackle from Jerry. Both clubs going hard at it here. Umpire Real says, I'll have it, boys. He has got a whistle. Up they go. Lee and Phillips. Good contest. Down to Connor Hawkins. Hasn't had a real lot of it against his old team. Gets reminded from Will Goes. Umpire Real says this is how you got to throw it in. So Will Goes giving him some advice. Up they go. Good contest down from Phillips. In comes Connor Hawkins. Good play. Tries to dodge and weave. Umpire lets it go. Swallow the whistle. Down through Phillips. Good contest. Over to Lewis Davis. I wish someone needs to be playing on him. Down to Will Goes. Back to Phillips. Well done to Brendan Lee. Gets money to get rid of it and go over the boundary line. Another throw in just in front of the dugouts here. Good contest.
Not many free kicks.
No, the umpire swallowed the whistles. Not 6-60 to 9 up. 6-49 Jerramungup. 11 points in it. Been going 5 minutes into the last quarter probably. Good challenge for both clubs here. Riley Held manages to pick it up. Whacks on that left foot. Didn't open his eyes. He's kicked it into the hot spot. 3 on 1 here. Tim House will take the mark. It's what the coach wouldn't have wanted. Made it hard for the Jerry boys. Tim House will switch play here. Over to Caldwell. He's had a pretty good game as well. Makes it hard for Jerry here now. They've got the overlap now. Caldwell whacks on that right foot. Now there's a foot race on with Winters. Is that Will Goes over the other side there. Both players fall low. Probably a little bit slippery from the rain. Ongerup managed to pick it up. Down it comes to, is that Hodgkin? Spears it into Connor Smallwood, I think it is. And manages to mark it. It'll take a good kick from there. It's probably 40, kick it from 45, but it's a good kick. Good play from Ongerup. Started back here in the half-back line. Through Tim House. Again. Yeah, it's Connor Smallwood. Pretty close attention there from Aaron Winters. Take a good kick from here. The wind will help him. Using his allotted time anyway. He'll get called to play on if he's not careful. In he comes. He'll kick it from 45. Too bad off the boot. I think he's done well. He's kicked it, I think. Good goal from Smallwood. Takes a bit of pressure off the Gnowangerup team. Yeah, it's a goal, so it takes Gnowangerup to 10-6, 66. 17 points now. Probably nearly enough to get over the line, I reckon, that kick. Put a bit of pressure back on Jerry. Probably been going 5 or 6 minutes into the fourth quarter here at Jerry. Getting a little bit darker, but puts Jerry right back under the pump. So good finish from Smallwood.
7 minutes in.
7 minutes in. The restart. Jerry been beaten out of the middle a bit today. Up they go. Farmer and Oliver, two new different ruckmen. Down it comes to Winters. Down to Connor Hawkins. Got rid of it. Wobbly old kick. Made it hard for the Jerry boys, and Ethan Caldwell cuts it off. Had a very good game on the true half-back line for Ongerup. Puts it up. Looking for Smallwood. Why wouldn't you? Got the hot foot on him. Over it. It's going to Winters is there waiting, needs to get rid of it now. Over to Brown, back to Winters again. Going to get through Davis's tackle. Whacks it on the right foot. Oh, he's a little worm burner into Florence. Been picked up by Tim House. Probably nearly the second best for Ongerup today. Up they go, looking for Oliver. Was that Will Gaze? And it's been spilled over the boundary line. Been another boundary throw in just about the same spot where it come in before. Ongerup 17 points ahead. Sneaking into the second half of the last quarter here at Jerry. Down it comes through Farmer to Brown. Out the back again to Winters. Stacks on the middle. Down it comes to Barrett. He's got close attention from Hitsit and Wise. Been bottled up. Probably not a bad result for Jerry. Keep it in their forward half. To keep it away from Lewis Davis here. Up they go. Farmer and Oliver again. Good win down to Brown. Keep it tapping forward and through Caldwell's legs, down through Jarvis Wisewood. Needs to do a bit better than that. Get it on the... And he's been... Yes, he's been penalised for getting him high. Clean bowled him. Now, Caldwell's hurt, but he'll get up. Looks a bit sore and sorry. He will be sore tomorrow on the tractor, old Bluey. Gets rid of it out here to Marcus Matushka. Bit of a stalemate here. Next goal will snuff any chances out of Jerry if Ongerup can get it. Up they go. Good condition both clubs. Marley Phillip pinches his pocket. Then he gets tackled well. He's been pink holding the ball. Good tackle from Aaron Winters there. Jerry need to score from this entry. Trying to direct traffic, the captain. A lot of players in front of him. You just have to kick it up high and hopefully not into Tim House's hands. I guess who? Brandon Wise, his partner in crime, is going to cut it off. They've done it all day, John. Cut him across that half-back line. Here they go, going to switch the ball now. Good play in front of Bowden Morton. Good kick up, nice and high. Made it a bit after Jerry boys. Well, there's pushing the back down there, but umpire Mule says, well, can play on. So Dalvin's put it across the goal face, and it's going to beat Brendan Lee out of bounds. Probably not the result they were looking for. Good for Ongerup here. Right in the hot seat. For Ongerup to score here.
Just lost a bit of their run, Jerramungup.
Yeah, they've lost a bit of direction, haven't they? Lost a bit of run. In it comes. A lot of players around the footy again. Taking out the ruck from Smallwood. Wheels around the right foot and it's going to go out in the full. And make it hard for Jerry to get it out of there. Stuck deep down in the back line for Jerry. Long way back to their goal. Hard to get past Lewis Davis. Joe Alvin to bring it back in. No one to go onto the fat side. In comes Hislop. He spilled it with a close attention. Smallwood does well. They've gained 15 metres around, just about onto the 50-metre line. Seems like a bit of the sting's gone out of the game a bit, John. We're only just halfway through the last quarter. No, there's got to be another throw in here.
Yeah, about 12 minutes in.
12 minutes in, so we're halfway through the last quarter.
So we've got plenty of time, really.
Yeah. Up they go, leaves back in the ruck, down to Lewis Davis. Been tackled well from Jerramungup player. Comes to Dewar. Over the top to Murray Hayward. He's the man who can make the difference here. Little short kick into Smallwood. Good spoil from Alvin. Over the top it goes down to Harry Milne. Bit recklessly in there from Lee. Should have been a free kick nearly. Down it comes to Alvin again. Well battled down there. Down it comes to Sean Wisewood. Murray Hayward's under the pump. Good tackle from Sean Wisewood. And umpire John Mills says, I'll have it, boys. Very good in the back line today. Beating Jerry hands down there. Boys, House, Corbell, and then through the middle through Davis. It's a very, very good game. They've got a very, very good side down there, Gnowangerup. Hard to beat their defence, I think, through the association. So Tim House bringing out the southern wing here. Jerry getting a little bit darker. Good kick and good mark. You know who, the best man on the ground. Been there all day in Lewis Davis. Had an absolute field day. Beautiful long 50-metre kick as usual. Up there looking for Smallwood's gone over his head. Down it comes. Smallwood's going to be the recipient through a little handball from Webber. Whacks it on his right foot, and it's only going to be a minor score. So I'm putting a bit of pressure right on Jerry here as we get into the death throes of the last quarter. Bourne will bring it back in for Jerry. Been under the pump all day down there. Runs it out, runs his distance. Good long kick out there. Marley Phillips is going to cut it off. Goes over the back. Holden needs to get into it. Good pick up from hits it, puts it back into Marley Phillips' direction. Down to Bud Stewart. He's normally a pretty reliable left foot kick. Up it goes. Baum's read the ball well in front of Harry Milne. Down to Lee. Back to Baum, the old 1-2. Tries to go up the corridor. Up there looking for Tay Barrett. Under the pump from Hits It. Got the run of the ball now. Needs to get rid of it. Puts it back into the corridor for Winters. Whacks on the little left foot. Little sideways kick into Hislop. Haven't called his name much today through the middle. Needs to keep it moving. Got no target up there now. Over the back it's going to go and it's going to be cut off from Brandon Wise. I've called this a few times today and it's hard to beat that Ongerup defence. Comes down to, is it Marcus Matushka? Is the game just about, or at a dead stop, John? Up it goes. Smallwood and Winters had a good contest. Good mark from Winters. Managed to reach over the top of Smallwood. Probably been 50-50 today, that contest, I reckon. Got nowhere to go. Tim House is in the hole. Brandon Wise back there with Caldwell. Hard to get around those boys. I don't know. Back into the middle to Barrett. Little short kick back in the middle. Back to Nick Winters. Jerry slowly building, but Tim House is back in the hole. So is Caldwell. So is Wise back there. Nowhere to go. Puts Barrett under the pump. Back to Hits It. He's picked it up. Now was it Webber? He's got a loose man here in Harry Milne. No one's is he going to beat him at the boundary line. If he does, it's going to be a certain goal here. He's going to waltz into an open goal. He's made it a bit harder for himself than it needed to be, but it's going to be a goal, and I reckon that'll be nearly the game, John. Just a little bit too good today for Jerry. Through the middle and out of defence. So, full credit to Ongerup. Proud club. Takes them 11-7, 73 to 6-13, sorry. 49, so that's 24 points, 4 goals. Been going 15 minutes, 16 minutes into the last quarter, so won't be a long quarter. Not many goals kicked. So yeah, well, just the normal players for Ongerup, I thought. It's been good too. Brings it out of the commentary wing in front of young Cody Harris. He's battled hard all day, and there'll be a throw in just in front of the commentary box.
They'll take a lot out of this though, Jerramungup.
Yeah. No, the coach won't be too disappointed. No, Ongerup was always going to be a bit of a test for Jerry. Down to Aaron Farmer, puts it up in front of Darcy Barrett, in front of Will Goes there. Jerry need to make it. Oh, has it been a free kick here on play? I don't know what's going on here.
Something off the ball.
Missed that one, John.
Yeah, something off the ball.
Umpire Earl says we're going down the ground, and he's taken him.
Well,
was it 50 metres? Or what happened? I didn't see that.
Right into the square. Oh, like 100. So it was a long, big 50
Well,
though.
it's a good 50.
Yeah, well, puts him within 3 goals.
I'll take that. The Darcy Webb will have a shot at goal. He should normally a pretty good kick, young Darcy. So should make the most of this one, and he's made sure of it. So yeah, Jerry, 6, 7, 13, 55. There's 3 goals in it now. The death knocks of it here at Jerry. I don't quite know what happened there. Did he go over the mark? I didn't quite.
No, I think it might have been something he said off the ball.
Ah, is that what happened? Okay. So Jerry within 3 goals here. Deep into the last quarter. Then he win it out of the middle here. Get it up into the forward line. Made a few changes, trying to ring a few changes around, but Brandon Wise wandering around there by himself down the back line, and Tim House, it's hard to get past him. Up they go again, Phillips and Farmer. Gets knocked out of the ruck, got one eye on the way down, I think, Aaron Farmer. So who to now? This is the next question. Down to Williams, he's popped it up. Perfect position for House and Wise to get hold of it. Seamus grabs holding on the way down. Good tackle there from Jerry, and umpire Earl says, I'll have it, boys. There's a bit of a bottle up. There's another little how do you do to go on with. So someone's not happy with a bit of close attention. Up they go again. A lot of players around the footy. Down to Wade Brown. Hasn't had much of it today, but in goes Lewis Davis, and there'll be another ball up. A lot of blue and white jumpers around the ball. All the prime moves are in there. Davis, Hodgson, House. Up they go. Down it comes to, you know who hits it. Through Williams' hands. Down to Marley Phillips. Dylan picks it up. Down to Ben Hislop. Money's a good, nice little pick up. Whacks on that left foot. Puts it up into the throat of the goals, but it's going to go out of bounds, I think. Just around for the right-hand point post.
He meandered his way through there pretty easily.
He did.
Probably had a bit more time than he
probably
thought.
had a bit more time than what he thought. So be a throw in just around from the right-hand point post for Jerry. Need to score here if there's any chance. Probably good enough. Down it goes. Good play from Davis. Put on the boot from Wise. It's going to go out of bounds, I think, in front of Smallwood and Winters. No, Smallwood manages to push him out of the road and picks it up and does well. Up they go through Harris. This one might go bounce. No, he not bounce this one either. Good tackle from Farmer. Put him a bit high early. John Mills saw that, so there'll be a free kick to the up. Through Alex Hemley. Haven't called his name either. He's been in that other wing, I think. Needs to get rid of it now. He'll be called play it on. Up there looking for Phillips and Harry Milne. Why wouldn't you? Phillips tries to boast his way through. Tap down to Cody Harris. He whacks on the boot. Smother from Nicholas Winters. Up it comes to Aaron. Up to gets bumped off the ball. He kicks. Puts ball from Darcy Barrett there over House. Down to Lewis Davis. It's his 54th possession, I reckon. Ben Hislop under the pump. Tackle from House. Throwing the whistle away. Down to hits it. He whacks it on the boot. It's going to probably work out right for Gnowangerup. In they go. Stacks on the middle, and there's been a call for pushing the back here on. Is it on Aaron Winters? From Webber there. So back in the middle through Connor Hawkins, over the top of Corin Brooks, down to Smallwood, sitting at the cross half back. Waxel, it's gone over Braden was head. Aaron Winters will mop it up down back line. Manages to whack it on his boot, but it's going to be cut off by Cody Harris in front of Sean Weiser. There's a spear man and Harry Milne in the forward line, but it's going to be cut off by Aaron Winters. A few mistakes now as the game gets on a bit. Over Hodgson, he's managed to lay that egg too. Got caught.
22-minute mark.
22-minute mark. Jerry trying to put a bit of pressure on here.
Just got to go, don't they?
Yeah, they just got to go now. Time's running out. Over they go to Smith. A few touches done in his first game. This is where they've been broken down. Nowhere to go now. Oh, he's going to try on the torpedo. The coach will not be happy with this.
Where's
Up they
House?
go. It's straight into Tim Howe, Brandon Wise's hands, and it's House, isn't it? Yep. Off again. I'd love to know how many times they've come across there. They're going to be hard to beat, club, with those three boys back there. A good contest next week. Gnowangerup Lake, Grace. So, very looking forward to that one. This is probably the second or third best for Gnowangerup. I'll have him on my card. Over he goes, looks forward, and it's going to go out of bounds right in front of the commentary box here. Long to go here at Jerramungup, so...
There's three players on the ground of me knowing.
Yeah, no
blokes in the middle of the ground at head.
No question asked. Lee Oliver will go at it. No winner there, down to Davis. Manages to get rid of it still. Over to Oliver. It's going to be a hard one to judge this one. Down a good contest from both teams. To Buzz Stewart. Gnowangerup full of rear. Down to Dewar. Little short kick in. Looking for Murray Wood. Bit of a worm burner. Trying to get around Alvin. Wax it on that left foot. Waiting for a bit of a turn. But it was going to bounce straight for him. Smith running into it. Contest from both boys. And it's going to go Youngs just around for the right hand point post for Gnowangerup.
Like between the two of them across half back, the two talls, they've probably had 20 marks, have they?
Yeah,
more?
Easy. Yep, have to have. Quite edge on. Been the difference, mate. Cut us half back and...
So I suppose Jerramungup take a lot out of that. If they could just bring the ball to the ground.
Yeah, they'll learn from it. Yeah, no, definitely. So out the ball comes in front of the top. And Dylan Williams there, battled hard all day. Wade Brown... Comment?
Yeah, there was a few times where Jerry had a really good crack at it, didn't they? They didn't give in all day, and they'll take a lot out of it, as I said a few times late in this game. But you know, as we said, when you've got two players across the half back line that have taken 20, 25 marks, and then the two guys in the middle of the ground may have had 70, 65, 70 touches between them. There's four blokes that have really dominated the game.
Well, they did. I thought there was 4 or 5 Gnowangerup people that absolutely dominated the game, no questions asked. So, yeah, no, look, good test for Jerramungup today. Sort of been in the doldrums for a few years, and that was their real starting point for them today, I thought. Well, the starting point was Lake Grace, but you know, I think Gnowangerup are going to take a bit of momentum out of this game and take a bit of shifting in the premiership race.
Yeah, you made a good point early on, probably 10 or 15 minutes in, how well organised they were, and that stayed with them all day, didn't it?
Yeah. Well,
when they were under the pump, and say Jerramungup had 10 minutes of good play, they would take over the game and slow the game down and run it their way for a while. Yep.
No, I thought they played very well, and stayed at that consistency the whole game. No one sort of threw the towel in the end. So I'll just run through a few best players, John, and we'll call it quits for the day, mate.
Go and warm up by the fire.
Yeah, might have to, go and have a beer. But I just thought Lewis Davis was the best man on the ground by country mile.
Yeah, he'll win the Archies.
Yeah, he'll win the Archies thongs. Hands down. Thought probably Tim House was second for Gnowangerup. Just seemed to control the back line and reads the ball well. I thought Rowan Hodgson was very good too, all game. Had a lot of the footy. And Brandon Wise and Ethan Caldwell just sort of top up that back line for Gnowangerup and are going to be very, very hard to beat when push comes to shove into the pointy end of the season, their back line. If they all remain uninjured and fit, they'll be pretty hard to stop. Any club that's going to find it pretty hard to get past those boys. Look, take nothing away from Jerry. 3 goals is, the coach won't be too disappointed with that. He'll just, every club's got to take a bit of a lesson from this, work out, a way to get around those boys down in Ongerup. But look, Jerry battled Manfield. I don't think anyone stood out. I thought Ben Hislop had a much better second half than first half. I thought Tate Barrett probably tried hard all day. Aaron Winters was good all day. I thought, it's a tough job. Joe Elvin in the back line. Riley Holden didn't have much of it. Probably got a bit out-muscled in the back line from Wise and House. But, they need to work a bit of a system out of that. Dylan Williams was all right, I thought. So, but, full credit knowing up. Good win. They'll be happy with that. Tim House, the coach, will be more than happy with that. They'll go away and have another big game next week. So that's about all from me, John. So thank you for coming today. And
absolute pleasure. You've done a great job, and be a good game next week.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing some results next week. So we'll sign off and go from there. Thank you.